for me here will be to build my own personal site. As like most of the people, I'm a social recluse as well. Like, I mean, social networking recluse. I'll just observe people posting like a lot of stuff, and I'm just an observer mostly. So probably time to change things and get my personal site up and see what the content the IndieWebCamp can how it can help me achieve that, and also like I'm going to do it in Drupal because that's the thing I'm familiar with. So I'll probably have questions for. Thank you.
I wanted to mention one thing about GitHub, sadly, the announcements at the beginning. There's another part of the culture is that things get written down in public space. So, like, Contact right now is taking notes on what people are saying. He's typing furiously here to write this down. That's what I noticed. So, just, don't be surprised if what you say ends up Googleable or something like that. Obviously, if you have a problem with that, then you might be able to edit things. But the default is public.
And most of them using first names.
Yeah.
And domain names, of course.
Yeah. And you share it. And then we talk about the video and all that. There's a physical camera there.
Yeah, we've been streaming to some remote participants who hopefully will be able to demo as well tomorrow.
And you were going to publish the recording.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. See, I think there's still a few more people who haven't demoed. One or two. Do you have an HDMI or did you do that?
Widget.
All right, so.
Hi everyone, my name is Aaron Bello. So I didn't actually plan to present, but I just want to quickly show you a project I'm actually working on. So it's a Drupal website. It mentioned Drupal, and I thought of let me show you one of the things that Drupal can do. So it's actually I'm sure everyone is familiar with Google News. So which is more of like synchronizing data from all news carriers, depending on the news carrier of a choice. So here is a project, so I did on that. It's news. Those. All right. So this is a Drupal website. So as you can see, this is the list of news going on around the world today. So this is a Drupal website. So it was built using XML feed. I'm sure everyone is familiar with feeds. Like with feeds, you can there is a module on Drupal called feed. So you can use RSS, either RSS, XML, or depending on the file type, or probably CSV, CSV and all that. So you can grab the feeds and synchronize the information. So all the content will basically come to your site. So this is how you can either use Yahoo, CNN, and all that. So let me quickly show you what I'm talking about. So for example, news feeds. So we have a bunch of feeds right here. So there's one from, let's see, CNN right here. Really simple syndication. So we can grab any of this. This is like top stories, world news, US, and all that. So you can grab this URL right here. So with this URL, so you can come onto the site after you view the site with Drupal and just go to user and now to login. So from right here, this is Drupal 8 actually. So from right here, I can come to configuration. So from right here, so I can grab this URL right here and copy it and come to my Drupal website and okay, add feeds right here. So this gives me an option to write a title. I can give it whatever title I want. I will say, for example, current update, latest news. And I'm going to paste the URL right here. So this from right here, I can specify what interval. So I want the data to synchronize from the website. Say, for example, 15 minutes. I can give it a category, DMN. So from right there, I can save. Oh, there is no entities machine. All right. Oh. All right. Save. So right now, I can go back to my feed. So this is the feed I just created. It's showing 0 items right now. So what I'm going to do is probably delete the previous one. There is no difference actually, just for you to see. So it's showing 0 items. So now if we go to the home page of the site, so you can see there is no content right now. So now I can go to my feed and come right here and say update items. So now I have how many items? 25 items right here. So let's go back to the main website and refresh. There we go. Now we have feeds, and you can use this to synchronize any type of data within a couple of seconds to your website. Thank you, everyone.
Anybody else? I think that's it. So we somehow forgot to grab little pieces of paper for sessions proposals, but we do have this whiteboard and markers. So I think it's going to be the best we can do right now. Paper's nice because you can rearrange it. Yeah, why don't we have, so the idea with session scheduling is we have a couple of time slots today. I'll put them up on the green. And I think we only have one session before lunchtime. So we have this room, and then let's hit two. How about when the lunch is happening out there that we can't use the outside area? Can we use it to sell our lunch?
No, I mean, I think it's kind of good. Probably by 11:30, probably by now.
Okay. So maybe we can use it after the after lunch sessions.
It's all the faculty around campus use that space for their lunch time.
So yeah, we really need. We only have this room, so let's split it in half and half. We have two things going on. And we'll just try to shout. It won't be a problem. So we'll have a session before lunch, and then a room change, and then we'll have 4 more slots, and we should remember that room correctly is big enough to sort of do size of it. So we have room for basically 10 sessions today total. So let's, if you have an idea for something you want to lead a session about, or leading a session involves either explaining something that you think you understand well, or need help with something, but you feel like you're in a position to lead a discussion even if you don't know the topic. It's fine. Come up here, say your pick a name for your session topic. Describe it a little bit, and then pick a hashtag, and then we'll just write them up on the whiteboard, and then we can sort of figure out how to make it done. I have a feeling it shouldn't be too difficult because there aren't a huge number of us here. So actually picking slots for those shouldn't be too hard. So I'm going to assume that some people would like a sort of intro session, intro to IndieWeb. Usually a safe one to propose. So I'm happy to put that one up and lead that. The idea with intro session is we'll walk through basically going from nothing to having a web page up that you can do something with that gets involved and participates with this community. Hopefully, we'll get a little bit into microformats, just how a lot of the data is transferred between websites when you're commenting on things. But at the very least, we'll get enough to get you to have a website and log into the web. Like a good first step. I'll put that up. I'll call it intro, IndieWeb intro, hashtag intro. And when you write something on the board, make sure you put your name so that we know who's. Anybody else have anything they want to throw up there?
So this isn't something that I know a lot about personally, but I'm extremely interested in feed readers. I've been using GNOME quite a lot, which is mainly just something that's you can post to the IndieWeb. However, I would like to explore more of stuff like Woodwind, where you can take feeds. I think specifically with Granary, you're able to take your Twitter feed and your Facebook feed and then put that into Woodwind, which is a Atom RSS or push reader. And then you can look at all that content and then reply to that content to your different silo sites that you have connected to your Indie website. So just something I want to explore more, see what other people are doing, and then I could do a short demo of what I've done already. Should I write that down? Okay. And just kind of propose any
Quick spot we can do things around. Cool. Try to order it either in like a sequentially complex order, or make sure it's not up against something that would conflict either with what you want to do. But we can always move things around.
I want to do a session on indie events. This is a personal thing that I want to get working on my site, is like what's the best way to publish events and then interact with them across different websites. I think there's been a lot of evolution of event websites over like the past 10 years, everything from upcoming to Timecast to Lanyard, and obviously Facebook events. And even Facebook itself has like iterated their event UI a lot. I think there's a lot we can learn from those. So I'd like to figure out like what's a good place to get started with minimal event. Also seems like a challenge point for this community. And then of course, events aren't that useful without being able to RSVP to them. So that's the next logical step response. We have some of that figured out already in terms of how we can publish that information and how it can work. And even Woodwind added RSVP functionality last week. So if you're reading in your Woodwind reader and you come across an event, just like you get the like and comment button, like and reply button, you also get an interested in going button. And with one click, you can post an RSVP and it all works. So I feel like this is a good time when there's a lot of energy and activity going around with events that we can make some progress there. So for anyone, I'm hoping to keep this session like, the kind of assumption is like you've already at least had like the itch of like trying to make events working. Maybe you've struggled with indie events already or RSVPs. I have RSVPs on my site. I don't have events on my site. So I have like sort of half the thing working, which is kind of better than nothing. But I'd like to get the whole thing working. So for anyone else who's kind of like, this is like I guess more of an intermediate session than a introductory session. And so I think you're doing it actually at the same time this morning for anyone who's used to like the intro stuff, but maybe wants to talk about events. So yeah, if you, this kind of assumes you already have your own website and already sort of like in that habit of posting stuff. Just to try and level set. Cool. So. Event. RSVP.
So I did just get another room if you want to have that in a different room. Do you want that in a different room?
Oh, great. Yeah, definitely.
So
yeah.
it'll be in G825.
Great. Okay. Is that starting at noon?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Later at 4 p.m. there's another room on this one instead of 8 p.m.
Here?
Yeah.
4 p.m.
That'll be G407. There are approximately 55 meetings scheduled.
Hey, Contact, before you sit down, I just logged into IRC, and I don't think it was necessarily announced, at least I didn't hear it. Tell everybody about IRC. I'm not sure what you have going on with cameras and live feeds and hockey. Did you guys already announce that? I might have been out.
Just like
Well, I was a little late, so I assumed
10 minutes ago.
part of the intro.
But,
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew.
No, that was the
awesome.
catch-up announcement.
Okay.
We definitely forgot to mention them at the beginning.
Well, but I'm not sure where.
And then we encourage people to get on.
Yeah. Anyway, IndieWebCamp on Freenode.
Yeah, and once we start doing the sessions, note-taking is a important part of this. So we definitely encourage everybody to take notes. And the easiest way to do it is just in IRC, just type, and it's okay that it's like messy.
It's really valuable later.
Yeah.
Read back. And is there a talkie session camera going on here? Are there remote people?
Yeah, there's people watching